Okay, so this next tutorial is going to be on how to make a scar for in the opening sequence of the beauty behind the scar. Obviously there's got to be a scar in it, so I'm going to show you how to make a scar and what the scar's going to be like in the opening sequence. So all you're going to need is an eyeliner pencil of like a natural pinky brownie colour. I've got some cream paint of like all the natural like blood and scar colours. You're going to need some rigid collodion, which is the chemical that you put on to pull the skin together to make it look like a scar. You're going to need a brush to put on the cream paint, and you're going to need like you can either use a cotton bud thingy to like smudge in the cream paint and the eyeliner, the lip liner, or you can use a blending brush like this one, or you can just use your finger, doesn't really matter. So to start off, I'm going to use the lip liner to make the basic shape of the scar, and then we'll go from there. So she's going to have a scar coming from like under her eye, like just going down her face like that. So obviously there can be like different thicknesses of the scar. It doesn't have to be exact, so you can just draw it on like that. I'm just going to use the cotton bud thing just to kind of like smudge it in a bit. Yeah, and then I'm just going to use some cream paint just to create like different depths of the scar. Yeah, so you can just use the different colours from it just to create like shadows and like highlights and stuff for the scar. Obviously it doesn't have to be exact because it's a scar, so you just do whatever you want with that. And then you just got to put some layers of rigid collodion on. I'm just going to blend this actually again. Now the rigid collodion, if you get it too close to your eyes, it might make it water because it's quite strong. It smells quite strong as well, but it's fine because you're only going to be putting a couple of layers of it on. Now this works really well, and what it does is it comes in like a little nail varnish bottle, and you put it on wet, and then when it dries it like pulls the skin in on your face to create like an indent. So it works really well for creating scars and stuff like that. So if you just put a couple of like layers on that. And let them dry. You'll also start to feel your skin being pulled together as it's drying. It's quite weird, but it looks really good as a scar. Like, you may not be able to see it as well on the recording, but in real life it looks quite good. You can put as much or as little of this on as you want. Like, depends how deep you want the scar, it depends how noticeable you want it. Like, it can differ for whatever thing you're doing, and you can use it for lots of other different makeup things. So like, if you want to outline something, make it more defined, stuff like that. So yeah, I don't know if you can see it start to pulling my skin together. And then what I'm gonna do is just put some like light foundation over it, just to make it look, well, obviously less obvious, because not many scars really look like this, but just also to define it more as well, because also you could put powder or something over it, because when the rigid collodion dries it goes kind of shiny, and obviously you don't want it to be that obvious, so you can put powder over it as well. And yeah, there you go, there's a scar. So yeah, obviously there'll be a couple more tutorials for the rest of the makeup and hair that we're going to do in the Beauty and the Scar opening sequence. So yeah, just keep looking, like and subscribe. Bye.